Okay, hi everybody, it is me, Bonkai922. Um, Fortunately, Kiss Anime is down again. I found a website though. I found this website. It seems to be really good. Rawanime.net or something. I'll watch that, man. But it's Tuesday, supposedly, Wednesday. It's a 2 day late. Not start Taizai. This chapter, very interesting. Very interesting. Um, Pretty much, we're going to get Bond's childhood, what he was like as a child. And this all stems from him going to the city, the city that he was, the town that I guess he grew up in as a child, which is known as Ravens. And it's just basically the wrong side, total scumbag, what have you, town. And everyone's a scumbag, everyone's a ruthless piece of crap. So that's pretty much what this town. I mean, just show a picture. It's a scene where they're at the bar, and there's this woman, and she's got like a beard and shit. I'm like, God damn, that's nasty. But when Jericho's with, there was a funny part with Jericho. It's just so. It's like not even funny. It's like, it's like, it's so blatantly obvious that she wants to take it. She wants Bond. Because they go to this inn, and the guy tells them there's only one bed, and she's like she's gonna sleep with him or something. My first time, and then she goes to sleep with him. Well, what ends up happening is, while they're at the hotel, the inn, they notice there's this ruckus outside, and Bond says he's gonna ignore it because he doesn't want to get involved. But until the guy says that he, oh, you're the rumored guy who brought back people from the dead. And that's when Bond just jumps in and beats the shit out of the guys and gets this guy out of harm's way. Guy saves a werefox. Or I guess you could call it a beastman. But he's like a fox. And Bond asks him, because, asks him about if what they said was true. And he's like, oh, he basically saying how, stupid humans and they treat me like shit and everything. It's like, that's a lie. He can't do that. He can't bring back the dead. That's when he falls over the fox and he's obviously ill. And he's basically telling Bond how horrible his life is. And that the only way they can survive is to steal. And then we get this scene, this panel with Bond current self, and on the left side it's him as a kid. And we see him stealing food, and he gets caught, gets beaten up, and sent to jail. That's when we introduced to a new character that apparently, because here's what I'm noticing with Taizai. We didn't really, we had this flashback with King and Diane. We had a flashback with Elaine and Bond. Diane has already had, or seemingly had her flashback, had her big time like story with her name eludes me. I'm sorry. The one who taught her to be a giant. Okay. And now we're gonna get Bonds. Now, this is interesting because this is not during when he became immortal. Okay. This is not at that point in time. This is from what I heard, it said 30 years ago. So you gotta figure this is a long time ago. He's a kid, and this is just the way you get a new respect for Bond, and you begin to realize just how that sin, his sin of greed, comes into play. Because this was something that was going on with him from the beginning as a child. Now, the guy they introduced is Zhivago? Let me see. I don't know if I can say this. Zhivago. And he saying that, and it says on the very bottom, Zhivago, where has he heard this name before? Bandit Bond's early days will now be revealed. To be continued in chapter 140, The Thief and the Boy. So, I mean, this guy, I'm guessing, shaped Bond to an extent. I mean, I don't want to say completely, but it seems like that's what the case is here. Because you notice that now the only sin who we haven't seen past of, which once that happens, forget it. Once we find out his real past, Melanos, like back, like before he joined the Seven Deadly Sins, and we get the full story there, holy shit, you're gonna be like, what the fuck? At least I think so. But this thing with Bond, I'm very interested because I have my little with King recently, but now that I think about it, Bond did the same thing. But I prefer Bond over King because just because of what has happened to Bond, and now we're now going to get his childhood, it becomes clear to me that the sin of the Seven Deadly Sins, for Bond's case, this sin was put into him like at an early age, which is very crazy when you think about it. Like, wow, the sin of greed. I mean, he stole. That's what he did. So this is going to be very interesting as we go along. Overall rating for this chapter, not a lot happened, but we're going to get a really, really good flashback. I'll probably give this a 4.5 out of 5. But this is going to be really good. I want to know more about Bond. He's a character in this manga who I think has had a hard go. I mean, everyone's had a hard go for it in Seven Deadly Sins. In the Seven Deadly Sins, specifically. Diane, King, Bond, no matter who you look at. I mean, Gowther, you can't say it because he's Gowther and he's a fucking dog. But those three, had a cold go for it. Even King, yes, I'll say. So, for Bond specifically, I want to know more about this guy, Zhivago. How did this shape him? That's another question. How did this shape Bond from when he was here as a child all the way until the junior sense? Because it seems to me like this guy might have told him how to fight, might have told him how to steal. Should be very interesting. But that's all I got for you guys. 4.5 out of 5 for this one. Tell me what you think in the comment section below. I got a nice, awesome fucking wallet. Zor knows. I posted it to Facebook, J-Room. He knows. Yo, let's go. Let's go. Gonna get 2 unboxings coming your guys' way. One this week, and I think one later in the month. I bought some stuff from Right Stuff. That's something else, though. But the one coming this week is gonna be manga related. So yeah, I'm Bond Canine 2. I'll see you guys later. Bond Man. This something we haven't seen. His child? Should be very interesting. Very interesting. I'll see you guys later.